as per the what title page?
Microsoft.
Yes.
E32012 reactions and thoughts. Finally, we got them up.
Yep. Can't say we're back for one of our craziest videos, but we actually are.
We really are.
But the reason why is that we've had a lot.
Oh my god. I mean,
yeah, I had a lot of work. I had to do a lot of overtime, a lot of just crazy shit. So I just didn't have time. I actually literally had to
people are trolling my Twitter,
I actually
my YouTube.
making excuses to get out of work to
watch
E3, let alone do videos. So
people are like trolling
busy.
my videos, my Twitter, be like, "Where's the videos? Oh my god, they're not doing because they know that Nintendo dropped the ball." But whatever. This is Microsoft, so yeah.
Yeah, and we'll get to everything in time.
Yeah.
As it is the time now, though, because you're going to see like one after the next video. So
yeah,
stay with us.
One part for each Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Maybe like three parts, maybe two.
Yeah. And there's a good reason for that. Nintendo had the most to show. Microsoft had second least most to show, and Sony had like 5 games. So
yeah.
we'll get to that. So Microsoft.
They started off with Halo,
like
live action thing here.
Live action, and they showed a Halo 4 and quite a bit.
Actually, yeah.
It was, I'll just say the good, bad. Bad because it's Halo, and,
yeah, it's just Halo.
And I don't care how much they change in Halo, it's still a game where people are like, yeah, I'm teabagging this guy's head.
Whatever.
It's for casuals, it's for nerds, it's for
like
fucking non-gamers, it's for retards that like shit like that.
They added some like new creatures or whatever to it, and some people are reminding
they finally moved on. They just finally moved on.
them of like,
that's all.
Prime. I didn't see any.
Only because you know what? Because some of the aliens look like
space pirates,
some of them look like space pirates. They had a neon kind of outlook to them. Good news. New enemies means new combat. That's good.
343 Studios developed it.
I'm not impressed in the least at all. Like, this is why I hate Halo probably more than anything. I mean, in terms of like when people talk about Halo. I
respect it more than Call of Duty because at least Halo has.
I respect Call of Duty more.
I don't know. They're all shooters.
I'll tell you why I like Call of Duty more and I hate Halo than I hate Halo more. Let's do that.
Okay.
Simple. One game. You can make the fucking most minute changes in Halo, and people are like, oh, holy shit, a new enemy type. Like, it's like, are you that fucking retarded that you have such low expectations for a game? That like, oh my god, it's not just grunts and elites. It's like, why are you fucking amazed by that?
A new map.
Why? That's not impressive. That is the fucking bare minimum in a sequel. No, bare minimum. I don't care what game it is, what genre. Fucking bare minimum.
New graphics.
It looks the same to me.
No.
Guy's fucking green, let's go shoot shit. Same fucking shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have the broken ass fucking Warthog controls anymore. You have to steer the fucking camera to drive.
All the way to, yeah. That's
broken ass shit. Like, Halo's broken anyways, but enough of that. Moving along, I know it's going to be a big seller. Next up, I can't remember what the fuck next up. We were talking about that, we're like, I can't fucking remember.
Were they showing Splinter Cell?
They did show Splinter Cell at one point.
Looks alright, whatever, Splinter Cell.
Assassin's Creed was obviously shown.
Same with Ubisoft's press conference.
Yes.
They were showing that everywhere.
But they did do a lot of Connect.
Yeah, tons of Connect. Yeah.
The one thing I don't want to forget talking about because it was such a stab at the Wii U was the Smart Glass.
Oh my god, yeah.
Smart Glass is something that
what a dumb name, by the way.
Yeah, it's a stupid name, stupid.
Trying to sound all like.
It's just tech for tech's sake, but really they're just trying to tie it in to say we got our thing with the screen tablet thing too. That's really all it was.
Does that have anything to do with gaming though?
No, see that's the thing. It's like it was tech for tech's sake, and again loosely tied in just to try to steal thunder from Wii U's tablet controller thing, gamepad.
But your phone can turn on your or something like that. I'm just like.
It was just like okay, this is way confusing.
Yeah.
And it's just like Watch Dogs as well. It's not cool just because you can turn shit on and off. Like your cell phone, it's not really cool just because you can do it with a tablet.
Lamps and lights
it's not
and
cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not that cool. Like, I didn't think Smart Glass was dumb. I just thought it was dumb to relate it to like gamers because it was kind of like I got that whole thing of like I get what you're trying to say, but it didn't have really any real actual applications to gaming. Like they kind of go like if you could do this in a game, you could try to do this, but it's
there's
like
really nothing more
there's
really nothing more Microsoft can do with their community. Or their, you know what I mean?
And that's I'm going to say
the 360 is almost 8 years old, 7 years old, and you're using new tech with old system.
They're going on their their 6th year, going to be their November will be their 7th year.
Wow.
Like when it comes to November, I think it's a mistake to keep introducing new technologies to attaching a very old machine when really the 720 should be coming out. And it was kind of stupid that they didn't. Again, I was disappointed that they didn't do that because. As a Nintendo fan, but still as a person that just plays video games for like their whole life, you kind of look at people and go, "You're fucking dumb." It's like you shouldn't have let Nintendo actually show the new system. You should have actually had an announcement of it. You should have like they just didn't do that. But they're gonna pay for that in the long run because because what happens like when next year then when Microsoft comes out, they go, they got a new system.
And Nintendo's gonna be like,
and then Nintendo's like, obviously
our
you're on the
games.
market for it already, or close to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, people
don't
are like,
care.
well, what about Kinect from like 2 years ago? And what about Smart Glass this year?
People are busy
And
playing
it's
their
going to
Wii
be
U's.
kind of like, you can kind of link them up, but it's just like, you're doing too many little small things. It's, you know.
Nintendo already has linking to 3DS with Wii U.
Yeah.
And
It's,
whatever.
you know, it's like, it's old hat anyways. I do think, though, that Microsoft did well this year because they actually did show their core franchises. They showed Gears. They showed Gears, they showed Halo, they showed Fable, they showed more Kinect, they showed more Forza. They showed games actually that people will buy for a Microsoft system for, or actually keep having one for. But particularly, they went with Kinect, they pushed Kinect, they still went with that. They still had time to show Smart Glass, as dumb as that is, but they had time to show that. Overall, I would think they actually had a pretty good show. It was a little bit
It's just like every
boring.
year. It's just like every year. It's for the Xbox fans.
I think it was better than the last couple of years, though, honestly.
Yeah,
Because they really didn't give up on just doing one
they
singular
had
idea.
Usher on there. Whatever.
Yeah, like, see, like, that was, like, to me, that was the lowest point.
Wasn't it last year, like, the Kinect, like, those little kids dancing on Sesame Street? It's like,
yeah, I mean,
why
like,
do you do that, guys? Why do you fuck up your conference like that? Bring on celebrities to be like, ooh, we win them over.
They've done that since day one, though. They're like, I mean, when Xbox Live and Xbox
This is all celebrity.
original Xbox, they still did that shit, you know, like, how many leads out there and shit. It was dumb, but still, I thought it was still an okay show. It wasn't nothing to write home about, but at least they hit all the markets. Like, they're like, okay, here's our casual group, here's our core players, here's our outside the box tech stuff. Yeah. Here's our, you know, like they did Connect. Yeah. They didn't go soft on anything, and they still had time to do exactly what they said they were going to do. Really boring apps involving ESPN and fucking UFC and Facebook and Zuby and Jubilee and Crystal and Crackles and whatever the fuck else they're talking about. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, whatever.
It's like I don't even know what you're fucking talking about anymore.
I don't even
I'm
care.
a gamer,
it's
not
not
a
gaming,
fucking multimedia pop culture guy. Like I just want to play games.
Yeah.
But still, they showed a healthy amount of games. The one thing I'll say, just like Sony's show, there was a ridiculous amount of blood in every trailer. Every game was just stabbing people.
It's just mindless.
And just like Dishonored, just like poof, just fucking blood flying everywhere. And you're like, how retarded is this? You know, like in that one game where it looked like Skeletor at the end from He-Man. It was just like people just like holding a guy with like slow motion stabbing and blood's just like flying. I'm just going, why? Is this really how people actually think is good games? Seriously? Because I actually give lots of credit to Assassin's Creed, particularly one reason. Well, two reasons this year.
Less blood.
But one, right. There's blood.
Blood is acceptable.
You know what the fuck you're doing?
Blood. We love Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, and shit like that.
Yeah, like you know what you're doing.
Too much.
Yeah, and like, but clearly that's who the Microsoft crowd is, just like Sony's. But Sony's, I think they like to add fucking shit and swear words and stuff, like into their stuff more. But it's not the same thing. But yeah. I don't know. Out of a score, what would you say, or like a letter grade?
Letter grade. It's letter grade.
Letter grade.
C plus, C minus. In there.
I would actually give it a B minus.
Really? C plus.
I really would because
C plus.
Anytime you can get your core franchises out in one thing, and you can still try to find time to appeal with everybody, and still have time to try to get out your small extra like your smart glass stuff, and still kind of. And at the end of it, you're like, yeah, get that dumb fucking dancer dude Usher on here, woo, you know, like it was a useless thing. It went overly long. It went overly long.
South Park.
Yeah, that's multi-plat.
That saved the show though for their conference, but
again,
saved their show.
But again, that's multi-plat.
Yeah.
You know, like
but it's South Park though. It's like that. I don't know.
It was cool to see it. It was cool to actually see the input.
C plus for me. But,
like I said, B minus. It was. It was not. It was. I would say it was better than average, and it wasn't anything special. But it was not shit. It was boring. It wasn't worthy of winning E3, but it was, solid. It was solid. Surprisingly, I'll say this: it was surprisingly solid considering how old the console is. And no matter how unappealing those games are to me, it was still surprisingly solid because they delivered what they needed to.
No. But South Park did shit or stuff. They didn't talk about that. Sony's. So. Oh well.
Fuck, Sony had like 5 games to talk about.
No.
But we'll get to them too.
Yeah. So later.
B minus for me.
C plus.
We're done.
Sony's next. Bye.
Yep. Bye.